This is the putting together the BRAT. The BRAT board. You've got a node MCU. You've got a couple quick connect. You've got a 5-volt voltage regulator. You've got a 3.3 volt to 5 volt level converters, bidirectional, and you've got the two electrolytic capacitors. They are 10 microfarads. These particular ones are 25 volt capacity. So the front of the board shows BRAT Rev 1. I've already started to put together this. The level converter. So if we turn to the back of the board, we're going to put the capacitors in. See the electrolytic capacitor, you can see the minus side is towards this side of the board. You've got your 5 volt here and your 3 volt here, and they are towards the top. And then we've got the voltage regulator that we're going to stick in. And you want to solder these first, because your node MCU is going to go in on this side and cover up a lot of the solder joints. So once you get these soldered in, and then we'll come back and we'll put the node MCU on. Okay, so after you solder these in, you can see the solder points are made. Then we're going to put the node MCU and the quick disconnects. So the node MCU simply goes in with the USB port facing the bottom, and the quick disconnects go in with the disconnect lever towards the top. Also notice that I have cut down the all the pins so that when the node MCU fits in, it won't touch any of the pins. I did notice that this particular node MCU is kind of tight going in the holes here, but it will fit if need be. Use a pair of tweezers to move them around, move the pins around so you can get them in. So the node MCU went in a little tight. I had to use a little pin tool to open up the holes a little bit, and then I lined up all the pins and actually had to use a pair of pliers to squeeze it down. But I did get it in. Now I'll solder it. That's it. Put a little bit of the liquid tape right here on this side. You could put a piece of electrical tape over it. Either way, but when you put your micro connector in here, you don't want to short those out. That's all. So we've got the two electrolytic capacitors, the level converter, and the voltage regulator, node MCU. Now it's time to program.